Hello, in this video, I will talk about increasing motivation using if-then statements. Before we start, let's look at two situations. In the first situation, it is Friday afternoon. You have a science test on Monday. You think to yourself, I have all weekend to study. I'll start tomorrow. You spend all weekend cleaning your apartment instead. You start studying on Sunday at 10 p.m. In the second situation, you have 3 weeks to finish a presentation. The presentation seems easy, and 3 weeks is a lot of time. You know you should get started, but you don't feel like it. You'll do it later. Right now, there is a show on Netflix that you really want to watch. What do these two situations have in common? They are both examples of procrastination. Procrastination means doing an important task later because you don't want to do it now. Usually, you finish the task, but at the last minute. You say things like, I'll start tomorrow. I don't feel like doing it right now. I'll wait until I feel like it. I'll do it later. Or, I have lots of time. Students procrastinate for many reasons. Maybe they don't know where to start, or they are afraid of failing. Another reason may be because they don't feel motivated. So, what can you do? You can use if-then statements. An if-then statement starts with if, the situation, then action. You can also think of the situation as the problem and the action as the solution. Writing if-then statements can help you change the way you act and think. The important thing is to do something that is related to your task, no matter how big or small. I will use situation 1 with a science test as an example. The situation or the problem is that I know I should study, but I'm telling myself that I can do it tomorrow. So, if I tell myself I'll start tomorrow, then try to think of 2 or 3 things you will do if that happens. This will give you some choices. I will read my notes for 15 minutes. I will write down everything I remember from Chapter 4. I will do 3 practice questions from the textbook. All of these choices relate to the task you have to do, which is study. You can choose to do 1, 2, or all 3 of them. For example, let's choose the first one. Even if you only spend 15 minutes reading your notes, it is way better than spending 0 minutes reading your notes. But most of the time, you will find that once you start, you'll want to keep going. Write your if-then statement on a flashcard or sticky note. Put it in a place where you will always see it, like your computer or your desk. This will help remind you to stop procrastinating and give you some ways to get started on the task. I will now use situation 2 to do another example. The situation or problem is that I know I should start working on my presentation, but I'm telling myself that I can do it later. So, if I tell myself I will do it later, then, again, try to think of 2 or 3 things you will do if that happens to give yourself some choices. I will go to another room in the house that does not have a TV. I will meet with a tutor coach right away to help me with planning. You will probably want to do both of these things. The first choice helps you move away from the distraction, while the second choice helps you get started on the presentation. Let's review. An if-then statement starts with if, situation, then action. If you like, you can also think of the situation as the problem and the action as the solution. Write down 2 or 3 actions, big or small. The purpose of doing 1, 2, or all 3 of the actions is to help motivate you. Now it's your turn. Try writing an if-then statement. The first 3 have already been started for you, but you can make your own too. If my friends ask me to go out on the weekend, but I have an essay due on Monday, then if I am always playing games on my phone, then if I feel too lazy to do my homework, then some of the information for this presentation was taken from these websites. If you want to read more, please have a look. If you would like to learn more about ways to increase motivation, please go to our website norquest.ca/tutor and speak with a tutor coach. Thanks for watching, and we hope to see you very soon.